March is supposed to be in like a lion and out like a lamb when it comes to weather. November doesn't have a phrase to describe it, though the reverse of the saying could apply, as early November saw 3 campaigns and a total of $185 donated until Leonard Leroy Truth Filipowski got himself arrested in New Jersey. The outpouring of support and backing by superstar First Amendment auditor Sean Paul Long Island Audit Reyes saw Filipowski skyrocket to the top of our tracking columns with few goose eggs, as he had a constant need to promote his fund on his live streams. For the last 2 days of the month, Filipowski's Stand with Leroy Truth Against Injustice fund brought in $60 for Saturday, but lost the day to Jonathan Frauditor troll Who Knows, Help Us Fight This Anti-Free Speech Retaliation Lawsuit, which took in $121 for the day. Sunday, Filipowski put in rare goose eggs as he and everyone else watched Who Knows fund place second with a $26 take, and our own ongoing expenses fund take the win with $550 in new donations towards our very large Pacer bill. For the month, Filipowski still dominated with a $9,406 take out of a $12,000 goal. His constant pitchman work on his streams, plus the backing of Reyes, clearly establishing him in the top tier of fundraisers for the year. Who Knows efforts brought second place as the Canadian YouTuber took in $1,542 out of a $56,847 goal, currency converted to US dollars from Canadian dollars, and an instant placement in our cumulative top 10 for the year. Our own ongoing expenses fund picked up $700 in donations out of a $20,000 goal, which is amazing as it was completely missing from this list at mid-month. The first of 3 campaigns from Sean Paul Long Island Audit Reyes, his Support the Fight Against Tyranny and Corruption Fund, takes 4th with $325 earned for the month out of a $65,000 goal. He also takes 5th place with his Help Me Fight These Unlawful Charges and Injustice Fund, which took in $101 for the month out of a $55,000 goal. Rogue Nation places 6th, but 6th with a notation as his Getting Me Back on the Road Give, Send, Go campaign places with $40 out of a $6,000 goal. The donations do not come from this month and reflect the total starting point of the campaign when we added it to our charts. 7th place goes to Liberty Troll, who placed on the chart with a $31 total out of a $30,000 goal. Finally, Reyes's Support Freedom Stand Against Tyranny Together fund snuck into 8th place with a $20 donation and a $10,000 goal. Filipowski and Who Knows presence added to the biggest shakeup in our cumulative top 10 for the year as well. Sean Paul Reyes's Help Me Fight These Unlawful Charges and Injustice Fund remains in the top position with $55,160 taken this year. Filipowski's Stand with Leroy Truth Against Injustice Fund slides into 2nd place for the year with $9,406 in donations for the year. Our own ongoing expenses fund moves up to 3rd place with $7,455 taken in for the year and an overall total of $13,600. The discontinued Help Bow Secure legal representation fell to 4th place with $6,790 for the year. Lane Myers' now discontinued legal defense fund, Give, Send, Go campaign, is in 5th place with $6,458 taken in for the year and an overall total of $9,107. Craig Hendry's To Support Craig's Work fund brought in $1,949 for the year and an overall total of $7,230. Jose Chili de Castro, once the king of fundraising, places 8th for the year by taking in $1,680 out of a $5,000 goal for his Time to Sue the Corrupt Unprincipled Judge Ann Zimmerman campaign. Who Knows, Help Us Fight This Anti-Free Speech Retaliation Lawsuit Fund took in $1,542 to place 9th for the year. Finally, Reyes returns with his Support Freedom Against Tyranny Together Fund, which has taken in $1,020 for the year and an overall total of $5,599. The market itself has pulled in $99,976 in donations for the year. We'll continue to monitor these campaigns as we watch to see how the geese react to lions and lambs invading their space for December.